Wambua, you may take the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise to support the original motion by the Committee on Budget and Finance, but even propose an amendment to that motion. Mr. Speaker, the motion appearing in the order paper, I want to move it in an amended version. That, Mr. Speaker, the motion be amended by deleting the phrase county allocation is equal to baseline allocation ratio of 387.425 billion plus 2 billion shared equally among the identified 11 counties, 45% population index, 35% equal share index, 12% poverty index, and 8% geographical size index. Mr. Speaker, appearing after the words as follows, and substituting thereof with the following.
What is your point of order, Senator Fernandi?
I'm moving an amendment.
Mr. Speaker, there is no problem, man. Why are you mad?
Senator Fernandi, what is the point of order?
No, Mr. Speaker, you need to protect us. We are not in a market. Mr. Speaker, I rise and we must do things as per the law. As per the standing order number 68. Amendments must be in writing and should be supplied to members early enough, Mr. Speaker. This is what our standing order is saying. And when you look at the amendments, I don't have a problem with the amendment. I have a problem on the procedure of moving an amendment. We cannot allow backdoor amendments to the main motion, Mr. Speaker.
If you look at the order paper, Senator Fernandi, the amendments are contained in the order paper. If you go to page 1049.
Mr. Speaker, and also further clarification on standing order number 67, and of course in writing, which, Mr. Speaker, an amendments to the relevant motion. So we need the express approval by yourself and specific removal of those words, Mr. Speaker, so that when we go to the main motion, which has been dropped, is it a process of introducing, Mr. Speaker, the new amendment to the main motion, which you have allowed, Mr. Speaker?
Yeah, Senator Fernandez, just take your seat. The Senator for Nyamira, having withdrawn his proposed amendments, we reverted to the original motion. And I called upon Senator for Kitui to make his comments on the original motion. While supporting the motion, he came up with amendments, which is totally in order. So allow him to move his amendments, in which case then we will not debate the original motion. We have to dispense with the proposed amendments. And those amendments are contained in the order paper if you go to page 1049. Proceed.
No, it's okay. It's okay, guys. Let's just do this. Cherargei has learned. Cherargei has learned. So, Mr. Speaker, so the county...
Senator Fernandi, let us make progress.
Remarks, Mr. Speaker, point of order. Mr. Speaker, under standing order 101, you cannot allow him to make snippets. Again, is what I have said. Our standing orders belong to the Senate. It doesn't belong to the team.
It's noted, Senator Fernandi.
Can you withdraw and apologize? Okay. Otherwise, I will object and reject his amendment before he even debates.
No,
stop shouting, my...
Senator Fernandi, Senator Samson Cherargei.
That's okay, Senator. So, Senator Cherargei, really I withdraw and apologize. So, let's continue. So, Chair, Speaker, that I had moved to amend my
Order,
original
Honorable Senator.
amendment, Mr. Speaker, by deleting the phrase county allocation is equal to baseline allocation ratio of 3 to 7.425 billion plus 2 billion shared equally among the identified 11 counties plus 45% population index, 35% equal share plus 12% poverty index plus 8% geographical size. Mr. Speaker, there is very loud consultation behind me.
Now, honorable senators, these proposed amendments
It's a very important.
are very key, and it's good that you get to understand what the honorable senator is proposing, so that you vote based on some information that you do understand. Proceed, honorable senator.
So for county equitable share below 415 billion, Mr. Speaker, I am proposing that the county allocation shall be equal to the baseline allocation ratio of 307.25 billion, which becomes the baseline for all the counties, plus 3 billion shared equally, Mr. Speaker. If senators can listen to this would benefit a lot of counties.
Now, honorable senators, I thought consultations on this formula have been concluded. So why don't we allow the honorable senator to move the amendments, please?
So 3 billion shared equally among the identified 12 counties, 45% population index, 35% equal share, 12% poverty index, and 8% geographical size index. The Speaker, for county equitable share of 415 billion and above, the county allocation will be calculated. The baseline allocation will be 387 for all the counties, plus an affirmative action, Mr. Speaker, share of 4.446 billion shared equally among the identified 12 counties, then 45% population index, 35% equal share index, poverty index of 12%, and 8% geographical size index. So, Speaker, and then lastly, by deleting paragraph 2 of the original motion after the word where and substituting thereof the following. The 12 identified counties are Elgeyo Marakwet, Embu, Isiolo, Kirinyaga, Laikipia, Lamu, Nyamira, Nyandarua, Samburu, Taita Taveta, Tharaka Nithi, and Vihiga. Mr. Speaker, the import of the amendment that I am pushing is that, Mr. Speaker, we should have a situation where no county loses any money using this formula, irrespective of the amount of money that is given for us to share among counties. Mr. Speaker, for now, what we know is that the National Treasury and the National Assembly have proposed 405 billion Kenya shillings to be the money that will be shared among counties. We have our own position as a Senate of 465 billion Kenya shillings. The Speaker, mediation will kick in, and the work of the senators that we are sending for mediation is to ensure that we get a lot more money from where we can share. But even if, Mr. Speaker, the worst comes to the worst, and we get exactly what the National Assembly and the National Treasury have proposed, Senator Eddie, you have to also have some respect to other leaders. So, if we get 4 or 5 billion, then what will happen is that every county, including the ones that we have identified as small counties, every county will benefit from that allocation. Mr. Speaker, because I can read the mood of the House that members want to vote on this motion, on this amendment, Mr. Speaker, I would just want to urge members to do one thing. Mr. Speaker, our call to duty is to ensure that devolution succeeds. If devolution succeeds in Kitui County by getting all the money that there was to be allocated, and then we deny Mandera or another county money, then we will not be contributing to the success of devolution. If devolution fails in one small county, it will have failed even in the biggest of the counties that we have. We must have that spirit. We carry along each other. And I want to urge the 35 counties represented by honorable senators in this House to just agree that we invoke Article 203 of the Constitution on affirmative action when considering this formula, so that those counties that are receiving very little allocations will get something that they will be able to do basic things, like even construction of ECD classrooms, construction of roads, Mr. Speaker, and that this money is not going to be used for the recruitment of people, and I was told the other day, recruiting people that are just close to the government. Mr. Speaker, with those remarks, I move my amendment and ask Senator Roba to second.